Good morning. It is Saturday, December 24th, 2022, and it is 6:25 a.m. in my locale. Current temperature 56 degrees. This is the coldest that it has ever been since I have been here. And I was listening to the wind whistle last night, and that's something I usually don't hear except during hurricane season. So, I've got to keep in mind that right now the place is warm. Warm enough where the even if I set the furnace, it won't turn on. It's just because I've got my furnace set like 65, so it's too warm in here for that to happen. Because I tested it, and it's going to be a cold day. I don't know who would go on the water today. If they would go on the water today, I have no idea. I just know that because I am not completely acclimated, 55 degrees, I know exactly how to dress and exactly what to do. So they're going to be freezing their little heinies off, and I will be wearing a my shirt with a black zippy over the top of it, and that should be just fine. Yeah, I'll probably wear an undershirt. Who knows? Anyway, all right. Let's see. Our daily Zen poem. There is none, and the reason for there not being it's the same one from yesterday. So we're going to skip that, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to move on to our daily rune pull. Okay. Now, mind you, Queso's right next to me. He's very fine. He's been doing a lot of sleeping. At first, I was a little nervous about that. A lot of sleeping is a lot of sleeping. He's had some water, you know. He'll eat, and he ate last night. The biggest challenge is that I also know that when the wintertime comes, he does a lot of sleeping, so it's kind of hard to tell if he's taking an upturn, downturn, whatever it happens to be. There's our rune. It is the rune of strength, which we all could use a little bit of, right? Give me a minute to find the page. All right. The rune of termination and new beginnings. Interesting for December 24th. Drawing Uras means that the life you have had living has outgrown its form, and that form must die so that life energy can be released in a new birth and a new form. And this is a rune of passage and is such part of the cycle of initiation. Growth and change might involve passage to darkness as part of the cycle of perpetual renewal. There are 5 parts: death, decay, fertilization, gestation, and rebirth. Events occurring now may prompt you to undergo a death within yourself. Since self-change is never coerced and you are always free to resist and remain mindful of the new form, the new life is always greater than the old. You must prepare for opportunity disguised as loss. That I don't like. I've already lost a little more than I would like by the phrase, the truth is a stubborn thing. It could involve the loss of someone or something of which there is an intense emotional bond or through which you are living a part of your life, and that part must now be retrieved so you can live it out for yourself. In the same way, a bond is severed, a relationship must be changed, a death may be experienced. Seek among the ashes and discover a new perspective and new strength. I'll skip the stuff about the ox. Firm principles attached to this room. At the same time, you must be humble. In order to rule, you must learn how to serve. The room puts you on notice that your soul and the universe support the new growth. So I don't know what you're going to make out of that because we don't have a Zen poem to attach to it, other than your life's going to change, and it's going to be you that's going to help change it. Doesn't matter what that is, especially on December 24th, a day of a whole lot of things change for a lot of people. All right, so let's see. I know it's cold, but minor snort, big yawn, big snort, another big snort, another huge snort, and there's another snort. That is our daily queso view. So let's go back into the snuggles for him. Let's talk about what we're going to do with our daily message. Well, today is a day where a lot of people get together with their family and their friends, and they simply, maybe they exchange big gifts, small gifts, but the one thing that they do when they come together is they have a community and a fellowship. And let's face it, the truth is a stubborn thing. They told a huge lie and kept you and your friends from your family, from other people, from your colleagues, from you name it. They told a huge lie. The truth is an uncomfortable thing. It's a stubborn thing, said John Adams. So this year, my daily message is tell them to F off. Go see grandma. Go with your kids. Go sit down with people. Break bread. Have a glass of wine. Act normally. And you know what will happen? Happiness will increase. Community will be strengthened. And people will start to get along with like-minded people who share their values and have something to offer each other. Especially now, it's a very important time for a lot of people who are religious to think about that. You were told a huge lie. And some people even got themselves hurt over that lie. Don't let it happen again. Don't let it happen again. And when you're told, oh, you can't go there, you have to stand here, you have to punch them in the mouth. It's time for your daily message to take back your community, push back on the lies, and say, nope, we're getting together. We're going to have some ravioli. And if you don't like it, punch them in the mouth. Doesn't have to be violent. It has to be a corrective act for a miserable people who want to lie to you to keep you miserable. You want to be miserable? Go to the grocery store and look at the prices. Isn't that exciting, huh? All part of the lie. This is the result of the lie. This is what they wanted. Tell them no. Fellowship, community, have faith in something, exercising that faith. Like-minded people who share values and have something to offer. This is important. It's so important that they had to try to take it away from you. Don't let it happen again. Daily plan, work. Who knows? I might be back in an hour. I don't know. Somebody might show up. I don't know. How many naturalists they have? I don't know. They say, Carl, you need to. Well, no. I'm fine. I'll go on recall. It works for me. Bye. And I will reclaim my time. More importantly, I will probably walk down and ask if I can help before 6 o'clock when the company's employee meal is. Come back, get on the podcast for about an hour, and then wander over and have some pasta and breadsticks. Who knows? I do know that these people are not my tribe. They're not my community. They're the people I live next to. And the result of that is that I will treat them well, so long as they reciprocate in kind. And I will do my very best to be a good person here. What else is going on? Other than that, you got all the data. I got to get ready to feed Queso because I got to be ready by 8 to 8-ish to take that walk. And it's not going to be a fun walk at 55 degrees. People are going to be shivering and crying. And I should be fine because I'm used to this. I spoke to my brother yesterday, and he told me they got walloped with 8 inches of snow. He said, I'm not sure how everybody's going to get up the driveway. He's trying to figure all that out. And I wish him luck, and he wishes I was there, and I kind of wish he and everybody else was down here. Be good. I will talk to you in tomorrow's video. We will see how it all goes. And remember, the truth is a stubborn thing. So when you start hearing people pushing a lot of nonsense on you, just look at them and with a very flat tone say, the truth is a stubborn thing. John Adams said that. And turn around and walk right past them. You've taken away all their perceived power. And let's face it, the only thing you really need to do is take away their perceived power. Have a beautiful Christmas Eve. Spend time with people you love. If you can't be with those people, call them. Get on the video with them. Do whatever you need to do to feel that connection and that family and that community. It was a lie. Don't let them do it again. Enjoy your Christmas Eve.